Since the 90s, we've all loved Death for their urgent and guttural vocals, beating their political perspective into your skull. My favourite Death song was the one where they screamed about needing to subscribe and like the video. Man, the riff was so good. Comment when your favourite song shows up.
That one line is crazy. Very, very interesting song, that. I can see why this wasn't originally included. Not to major fault, it's just that an uninteresting album doesn't need the bloat. Like the last bonus track, it's great extra material for existing fans, but it's also good that it wasn't included originally. This album isn't looking too good to start off the list, even though these aren't terrible songs. Honestly, there isn't much to remember aside from the solo. I think the theme is pretty average. And a feast it shall be. Very album defining.
Hold it up there, Buster. From this point in the video, I would gladly say that I like every song, so please do not complain about any song after this. You complain about the ones before, not the ones following. Thank you.
Death metal in this era was kind of funny, to be completely honest. A neutral stance on the topic wasn't the most interesting part, certainly the safest. Sometimes the guitar switch-ups feel a little bit janky, but on their own sound pretty great. Too late, already happening. Coming into Death's first album, this really sounds like a darker Kill 'Em All. Where have I already made this comparison? I like the middle part where it sounds a bit like it's building up to a breaking point. Sells the theme a lot. I like the lyrics. Kind of funny and also super true. Hesitant to add this to the list given that it's a cover, but it's a pretty good cover to be fair. Cool cover. I never liked Kiss myself, but this could get me into it. I really appreciate the lyrical development of the band. Even the instruments feel like there was a 10 years between the last album. Like usual, the drummer steals the show. He dominates the instrumentals usually. Great song, obviously, but significantly weaker compared to the incredible stuff from this album. This is the true way to embrace individuality. Death was onto it in the early 90s. Dude, the theme behind this is actually so... yikes. Good on you, Death. These drums are so good. The musical performance tramps over most of their early discography. You, the theme song. Just jokes, but seriously, why are you so depressive? Go get a job, Captain. Man, these lyrics are just so goofy. Not in a way that I hate, though, honestly. I like how you can apply this song to basically anything, thematically. Just like your mom. Okay, seriously, I'm gonna show this album to my friends so they can get some girls for once. This would be a damn awesome horror movie feature. Love the guitar parts. Breakdown of the bridge verse served really well. Thematically though, this album has seen some weakness compared to Leprosy. That interlude section was unnecessarily good for the rest of the track. Probably my favourite solo off the first two albums. One hell of a fanfic of the movie Reanimate. The drums reverb is probably my favourite part. This maintains a very strong momentum and context with both itself and the album. Once again, the climactic culmination of an album in a song, as you'd be used to already in previous albums. Also probably my favourite solo on the album. Blood-curdling screams. Topics of war surely are a hot topic in this musical scene. The super doomy sound going into the really groovy riffs sounds incredible. I like the way the song opened, probably the highlight of the album. Crazy bass lyrics, dude. Instrumentation was fine, it's the lyrics I care so much about. The pinch harmonics are mad. They're throwing in a lot more diversity on their second release. In full honesty, writing-wise, this is absolutely one of the strongest tracks any 90s band downright. Death, the environmentalists. I don't know, that's just a funny sentence in my head. Love this. A A kind of interlude to the album, I guess. It's a good rest from the intensity of it all. Kind of like To Live Is To Die in some way. Perhaps Chuck's distrust with humanity shines through here. Kind of cool, but also sad. Good instrumental as always. Riff at the end totally swept me off my feet. Well spent 6 minutes. The music doesn't vocalize the lyrical content at all. This is actually kind of a sad song. The theme is brutal, not as brutal as those damn drums. The way the song slows down is glorious. I believe this album brings constant questioning to what is truly humane. No better than on this track. Such a haunting tale. Vocals work so much here. Really awesome listen. Foreshadowing a more melodic turn for the band in their upcoming albums. Middle section was menacing as... Totally taken off guard. I like to view this as a spiritual precursor to Perennial Quest. There will be a more symbolic glaze in this video, so for now, enjoy this good music. Dude, this guitar is mad. Loved basically every section. Absolutely brutal. As death as ever deathed. Love and agree with the theme, and most of all, amazing opening section. Okay, now we're finding where death finds a more solid ground. Defining a genre is one thing, defining your own band is another. Good job, Chuck Schuldiner. The title is literally symbolic. It wants you to read and understand the message. Poetry. Hot diggity dog, those quick to slow riffs were keeping me on my toes. Tempo and tone changes really punctuate this song. Also, one of my favorite riffs by Def. Maybe I'm a sucker for heavy songs and time signatures. I also like how this ties the album together thematically. Crazy guitar solo, super explorative guitar, and lastly, the way the chorus flows. All eargasm. If any song grabs me by the lyrics, it's this one. The song gets younger as the years pass. What's not to like? Great writing, awesome dynamic, and Chuck's vocals getting even better. Silly thing of mine, but I just love the hi-hats usage in this song. And then obviously the rest of the song sounds absolutely supreme. Is this a hot take? Every part surprised me more when it came. Not even halfway through the song, and I've already made up my mind. This could be viewed as a Christian song, funnily enough. Also, it reminds me of Metallica in their prime. My first favorite Death song. I love the lyrics so much, and the melodic changes are some of the best I've heard in any song, downright. Not even just musically heavy, but also emotionally heavy. Not only my favorite Death song, but also my favorite song in the genre as a whole.